550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
All right. Ooh, it's clear. What's up, guys? It's day number 5 in the 90-day challenge. We're making some progress. Excited about today. Today's Friday. It's the weekend coming up. Even though I don't really know what weekends really do for me. I don't take off on weekends, but it's cool that it's a weekend. It's Friday. Everybody's having on Fridays, so I'm excited about today. I feel like something's gonna really happen today. We got a few calls in yesterday. Joel got his 5 in. I'm about to go ahead and call him to see when he's gonna be ready. Today I'm gonna make a hard stop at about an hour and a half. Just because I do have another meeting coming up pretty soon, right after that. So, with that being said, actually, I think I can do 2 hours. I think I can do 2 hours actually. So we'll work on that. Let me go ahead and call my man, see if he's ready. Unless he's already on the live. Joel, you on the live, man? Because I want to get you starting off right now. Want to knock your 5 out right now. Let me go ahead and call him. I don't know about today. Something just feels like something's gonna happen today. I got a good feeling. Got a good feeling. Oh wait. Definitely remember we were supposed to meet up with Joel today. Just remember that. We're gonna double call Joel. See what's going on there. I'll probably, if it doesn't pick up now, I'll probably do like another 30-minute where I just run through some calls and we'll call him back in 30 minutes because he definitely needs to be on this. I think that. All right, I think we're just gonna go ahead and go, guys. We're gonna call him back in about 30 minutes because we need to make sure he gets his calls in. I feel like that's my wife. So I keep looking back. All right, let's go ahead and give him a call later on. Let's just go hop into it, man. Let's go ahead and call these agents. Like again, I want to maximize the amount of time we got. And see what we can do. First call of the day. Tell me if you guys have been making calls, man. Have you guys been making calls? How many calls you made so far today? What's the game plan on making more calls? If you feel like you haven't done enough, y'all talk to me, man.
Hi, you've reached Craig Holman. I'm sorry I can't get to the phone right now, but if you'll leave your name, number.
Let's call Craig twice. Craig H.
Hi, you've reached Craig Holman.
All right, go to the next one. I'm trying to see how many actual calls I can get through. I'm tracking my KPIs outside of this just because I'm talking so much in between. So these I really don't kind of add too much into my KPIs because, like I said, every time I'm calling, I'm kind of like talking to you guys throughout the call. And usually when I'm just making calls, I just go back to back to back to back to back. But my KPIs are like around 50 to 60 average a day, just calls.
Hello?
Hey, Barbara, it's Damien.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? I'm actually calling about you had a listing out on River Run.
Yes.
Yeah, that one's still available.
It is.
Perfect. So, I actually got this one in earlier this morning from my acquisition guy, and
Uh-huh.
I'm taking a look at it just in a few seconds. And only notes he left me was that it's been there maybe for a little bit. So is it something going on with that, or what's kind of situation?
It has solar panels that has a balance, and the um, buyer would have to agree to assume that loan that's on the solar panels.
Okay, that's no problem. Do you have kind of those idea numbers in front of you? Like, how much is it still kind of running them a month?
Uh, the payoff is about 26,000,
Okay.
and it's $100 a month or somewhere around there
Okay, not too
a
shabby.
month.
Not too shabby. Okay, cool. So that's really kind of the only thing that's been holding you guys up as far as just the solar panel assumption.
Yep, that's it.
Wow, that's kind of it's only $100.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
it's $100 a month. Yeah,
that's like PMI.
yeah. Well,
Okay. Okay. So that's the only thing. I'm actually pulling it up now as well. It's in a good area out there in DeSoto. So mainly what I'm trying to do is I'm looking for rentals out there in the area. So I'm ideally looking at this one as one of my next rentals. Um, would
can
you
you
say
give
they can?
me a couple minutes?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe 2 minutes. No, no, not you, not you, not you. 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was like, not you. That was housekeeping that's coming in. So
Oh no, no, there's no worries.
uh,
um, as far as the condition, it looks like it's rent ready and everything. Is it any kind of the big figure things I need to worry about?
no, there's actually it's practically. I mean, they didn't really. It's very lightly lived in. So
Oh, say moved in,
they
moved
should
out
have
type
been
of
ready.
thing.
Yeah, they've been there a couple of years.
Okay,
Um, and so it's in very, she hasn't had any issues, and um, it still looks really, really good.
okay, got you. Okay, perfect. So I mean, honestly, the only thing really I guess left is really just the solar panels. I don't think anything else. And it was like a 16 build, 2016 build looks nice. Okay. Just out of curiosity, I'm more in the North Dallas area myself, like McKinney Allen. What do you kind of think rental rates are in that area? I mean, I'll still do my homework on it, but if you have the knowledge already.
I don't right off the top of my head because I just am so far removed from rentals.
Okay.
I I don't. I mean, I would if I got a rental today, I'd have to do some
Oh,
significant homework.
just call me.
To figure it
Just
out.
call me. That's
I'll
what we
call
do.
you.
Yeah, there you go.
So what's the name of your company again?
It's A to Z Properties. So
Oh,
we're
okay,
buying in
okay.
all of DFW area. It's really just a mom and pop. It's me and the family kind of investment group. So we're very just local. We don't really try to cross any borders or anything like that.
Somehow or another, though, I've either seen your name or I
You might
thought
have. I
about
mean,
this.
we're
Yeah.
online. Yeah, we're online and everything. So you may have honestly. We do. So my actually personally, my mother actually lives in that area. Actually, I don't think it's too far from this property. Actually, she lives out there on North Carco Hill.
Oh, yeah, that's very close.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
I want to say the
very
neighborhood's called
close.
Silver Creek. I think it's literally
Yes.
right behind this property.
Yeah, it's right next to this subdivision.
Yeah, that's very funny actually. That'd be funny to have a rental property right
Mhm.
next to her. I can bug her all the time. Okay.
Your mom is a realtor, you said?
Yeah, so she's also a realtor. She's also in the business with
Oh,
me. Yeah, she's been an agent for about 21 years.
oh my goodness, what's her name?
Wendy Barton.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Yeah, no, Wendy Barton. She was with Fathom Realty. She was a district director for them for a while, and then she moved over into one of her friends' companies because she's more on the investment side as well now. So Fathom doesn't really do too well with investors, so we wanted to go ahead and move brokerages, and so now she's with one of her friends' brokerages. and now she's mainly doing investing.
Oh, wow, that is good to know.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
absolutely.
great.
Yeah, so we're just keeping it
Okay.
in the family, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I would love to, kind of keep in touch with this one. So the main thing is what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out. Obviously, as investors, we're trying to look for like mainly one thing is cash flow, right? And it's really hard to do
Right,
right now with the way the market is. I mean, interest rates
right, yeah,
still kind of a little bit higher than we would like. It's harder for us to cash flow with those kind of interest rates, and it's
yeah,
really causing
yeah.
us to lowball these sellers. Which I mean, for this house, it makes no sense to kind of lowball them. They have a basically unused house and it looks in great condition from what I'm seeing in the picture. So that's what I don't want to do. I don't ever kind of want to send like global offers where it's like it doesn't make sense to your sellers and it's actually really kind of feel like it's disrespectful. So
Right, yeah, and she's really proud of her house
yeah, she
too.
should
Just
be.
just so you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So
absolutely. So let me ask you
yeah.
this, Barbara. Worst case scenario, if I'm not the best fit for it, I'm okay with saying that, and I'd rather walk away and be friends. Um,
Hmm.
I'm just curious on the option, and maybe we all three can talk about this sometime and just kind of dig more into it. If it's another option for her to sell her house, and we give her the price that she's wanting for, would she be open to doing things a little bit more creatively rather than traditionally?
Well, we did have someone approach us about a purchase subject to. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's one of
Yeah,
the ways we can do it.
she wasn't really.
Okay.
Of course, I didn't have a major discussion with them to really get the ins and outs because I've never done it before. I've had clients that came to me that had done it, but I don't know all of the ins and outs, and I just hadn't taken the opportunity to investigate it. But she wasn't really interested.
Yeah.
Um, but it sounded like it might be something, even if she wasn't, I might have another client um, in a position where they really just want to get from under their mortgage.
Oh,
So,
absolutely. So no, that's actually
um,
really been our biggest kind of business model right now as of this year, just because it's people are in pre-foreclosure. We're helping those guys out by paying up their arrears
yeah,
and doing that. And there's certain people that have like no equity in their house. So like instead of cutting a check at closing table, we're kind of saving them by either paying them a couple thousand to kind of have them walk away, and that way they don't have to hurt their credit or anything like that and pay two different mortgages. So it really
right,
depends on the
right,
seller and kind of what they're going through, if anything. It's not for everybody at all. So I definitely want to
right,
express
right.
that. So what I can do is I can send over usually like it kind of breaks down seller financing as a kind of presentation I kind of put together just to help out. If you want to show
Okay,
your seller
okay,
that and kind of go over that with your seller and yourself, and maybe let's
okay,
revisit the conversation maybe next week and see how they feel about it,
okay,
and maybe you can tell me a little more about that other property that you saying that seller wants to get under the mortgage.
okay. All right, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, Barbara. Well, that's awesome. Do you work with investors at all?
I do, not a lot of them, and most of them are, kind of either previous uh, um, homeowners or like now they're trying to move into the investment arena. So I don't have a book of business of just straight out investors
Okay.
that has experience now.
Okay, awesome. Well, I mean, I'm hoping I'll be your best investor then, and so we can talk about some of your rentals that you want to get into.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
All right, I'll go ahead
Sounds
and
good.
lock
I
you in,
like
and
that.
I'll send you a text with my information, and if you don't mind, just text me your email, and I'll go ahead and send you over that presentation if you just want to take a look at it.
Okay, I will do it.
All right,
I
thank you
will.
so much.
All right, thank you.
No problem. You have a good one.
You too. Bye bye.
All right, bye.
All right.
I don't know what that is. I always forget I'm on live whenever I don't look at the screen. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Barbara was cool people, man. Barbara was cool people, and actually, I really didn't know she was actually that close to actually my mom's house. Like it was actually literally the street over from my mom's house. So that's a funny story. Those houses are really nice over there. And I'm almost positive that my mom's backyard. My mom's backyard is huge. Like uh, it goes far back, and so I'm almost positive that her house is backing my mom's house. Just by the way I'm looking at the streets, but I don't really know. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You can have my food in the fridge if you want. I'm not getting it. Okay, cool. Appreciate it. You ain't got free food. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next one. April. Actually, let me go and send her a text before I forget. All right, let's go and get the next call. It was 7.
Hi, you've reached April with Coldwell Banker Realty. I'm either on the Hi, you've reached April with Coldwell Banker.
All right. I don't even know how to say his name. Rigoberto? I'm sure he goes by a shorter name.
Hello, you reached Rico Guzman, real estate agent with JP.
Is this him that just texted me? He did just text me. So I'm going to text him. I was calling about your listing on Peas. All right, cool. 2750 Peas Drive. And he called me right back since I texted him. Hello?
Hi there, this is Rico. I had a missed call from you.
Yeah. I was calling about your listing you had on Peas.
Yes.
Yeah.
What questions do you have for me?
Yeah, no worries. I wanted to actually first, is it still available, or you guys, what's kind of going on? You guys working on somebody?
So no, it's still available. It's obviously my client made a price drop because he's building a house and he wants to sell it already.
He makes it sell it so you can go ahead and put it towards the new one.
Yes, it's motivated. Yes. So,
got you.
So that's really it. I mean, we're in a funny situation just because we went under contract, and I think it was kind of my fault as well because the buyer's agent didn't really, like, his communication was not that good, and we went 3 days. They never deposited earnest or option, and I was waiting for them a little bit, but they never did it because his excuse was that the client went to the hospital, and I'm just like, now it made us look bad, but they never did any type of inspections.
The what?
Yeah.
So the client went to the hospital, and they didn't put any kind of earnest money. They didn't tell you guys anything ahead of time.
Right. Exactly. And typically, we try to let it go for 3 days, but we were like, yeah, we don't have a contract.
How long do you guys? How long do you just? Now I'm curious. How long do you guys end up just waiting until you guys heard that news?
Like 5 days.
Really?
Yeah. It
So
was terrible.
so
But
what
you know,
I'm
and only thing is like we just want to sell it, and obviously, I mean, he's not gonna sell it for too low, but obviously that's kind of his point. He's like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the lowest I would go, and we'll see what comes around.
and
You know,
this
that's
was
what
like a agent and buyer actual relationship, or was this like a or like
No,
just a
yeah,
buyer?
it's a complete agent, and and he's a broker. So I'm just like, dude, why are you gonna waste our time just hanging around like that when you know the client was not serious? They
Yeah.
never did any inspections.
That gives me, that gives me like, I don't know the whole situation, but it gives me like wholesaler vibes, you know?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
And honestly, you know, we kind of fell for it. I kind of fell for it as well. So
Yeah.
we're
And but
just
at the
like,
same time, you guys were, having good intentions and did a lot of things that a lot of other people wouldn't do anyway. So they didn't put earnest money and they didn't even, communicate with you guys. So okay,
yeah,
well,
no, usually, you know, I'll let you know because I'm a buyer agent too most of my time, and
yeah,
I like to listing agents to be clear with me and tell me why is it sitting there.
exactly.
But honestly, we priced it. I think we overpriced it because whenever we started building the home previously, we priced it at 380 because we ran comps back then. On February, we were like, I told them, yes, we can possibly sell it for 380. And guess what? Whenever we listed it in May, the market had changed.
Yeah.
Because another community, you know, had lower prices, and then that kind of brought down the prices. And I mean, it's 40, so prices are uncertain sometimes. And I told my client, like, now we kind of have to bring it down and be more realistic, and that's kind of where we're at.
Okay, got you. Makes sense. Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
But the home, I mean, they never did any inspections. It's pretty pre-existing, so usually.
I mean, honestly, it's like 3-4 years old.
Yeah.
It's not much, and I'm looking at the pictures right now. I hadn't even looked at it until now. They look pretty clean cut. As far as condition.
Have your buyers walked the home or no?
So I'm the agent and the buyer. Yeah. So I'm mainly an investor. So I'm looking at this one as far as like maybe looking at it towards an investment property.
Okay.
Just because I like the Forney area, I think a lot of things are going that way.
Yeah, they're working on 80 right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it all happened within May or so. In May, whenever we listed, there was no action going on, and now they're building the bridges.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so I like the area. I like the community overall. That. Is this an HOA attached to this one?
Yeah, it's HOA.
Okay. Is there restrictions for rentals or anything like that?
Usually you would have it by the builder. I think the first year, but now anybody can buy them.
Okay, got you. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but honestly, I mean, we're like under appraisal value, but you know, and it's just as long as the offer is not crazy, because we had some crazy offers, 280, 300, and I'm just like, dude, like, but then again, it's bigger companies that are just sending out offers to homes that have been sitting on the market.
Well, I mean, no, if they're sending, 300, I mean, that's not too bad just to kind of get it off. Is it? Well, what was kind of stopping them from taking that? Were they just like really stuck on that price they wanted?
No, okay. Because they're buying a house, so they have to make 20% back.
Oh, okay. So they're kind of just breaking even if they do that.
So yeah, and I mean, they didn't put that much earnest money, so if they don't have to, if it comes to worse, then they're not gonna sell.
Okay, cool.
Or just put it for rent. So
man, I was gonna say.
Your numbers. Let me know what you want, what you think, and I'll present it to my seller, and I mean, we can go on from there.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I can definitely do that. Worst case scenario, I think you guys can maybe rent, but I'll definitely let me make sure I got the right email from you so I can make sure I send it to you. It's the one at is it Rigo Gomez?
Guzman 983.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Gomez. I meant Guzman.
Yeah, no, you're good.
983, yeah, at Gmail.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so I'll go ahead and draft some up, and then I'll just connect with you probably if not Saturday or Sunday. I'll probably do it my Monday.
Sounds good.
All right, my man. You have a good one.
Sounds good. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye. Cool. So, that's just gonna be a follow up. He's not getting anywhere near 300. As far as the cash offer. Now, I'll probably talk more with them because this house has been on the market for about 76. So that's about a little less than 2.5 months, or it's about 2.5 months. So I mean, I'll probably follow up with him on that. On that one, we go. Oops, that's one thing about these color pens. I'll be switching colors on accident. Rigo Guzman 983 at Gmail. Okay, cool. So reason I'm gonna follow up on that one, he gave me a few flags. They want to get to at least 20%, and they wouldn't get it if they sold at 300. So that kind of gives me a little. If I work backwards and reverse engineer, I can kind of figure out what they need. That will be kind of the next phone call. I'll kind of tell them my cash offer is looking like, tell them, how much I'm really looking for as a property, and I want the sellers to get what they want and kind of make it go for it there. Um, and just kind of based off that. So, cool. I'll just set that up for another call. Oh, let me get his number. And I had another call me back as well. Somebody else did just call me back. Let me go ahead and write down his number real quick. 398. I'm going to call April back, I believe.
Hello.
Hey, April. Sorry, this is Damien. We're playing a little phone tag.
Hi. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. I was actually wrapped up on the phone when you had just called back, and I was like, let me hurry up and get this guy off so I can
No worries.
answer the phone. I wanted to give you a call. You had a listing out on a Villa Verde.
Uh-huh.
Is that one still available by chance?
That one is in contract.
Oh man.
We just went into contract on it and have a home inspection scheduled tomorrow.
Okay. Out of curiosity, when's the option period over with?
I'm not sure on that one. I want to say Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
If you want to text me that you're interested in it, and if anything changes, we can definitely let you know.
Perfect.
We had multiple offers on it.
Perfect.
We had 2 offers on it, so the seller chose one. Are they looking for a pool?
Well, this is for me as well. So I'm the agent and the buyer.
For your own home? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say, I have a listing that doesn't have a pool as a community pool, but it's a big house just like it, and it's also a First Texas home, but it's 2-car garage. It's 9804 White Bear Trail in North Fort Worth.
Oh, well, so actually, it's not a personal primary home. It would be one of my investment homes.
It'll be what?
It would be one of my investment homes. So I'm looking for an investment
Gotcha.
property. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you may want to check 9804
Okay.
White Bear. We have that one priced very competitive, and he did have it leased out prior to for a few years. He just put new paint and new carpet in, so you may want to just take a look at that one and see if that one will work for you.
Okay, you said it was 9804, and it was the same street.
We sold one. I sell a lot around the same square footage, same house in the neighborhood, but we have one that's being. You're not supposed to do it, but there's one that's being Airbnb'd out at $500 a day.
Oh,
in
wow.
that subdivision, and then there's some other ones that are long-term rentals renting around $36,000 to $4,000 a month. So,
oh wow, that's great.
Yeah, you may want to just take a look at it and see if that one might work for you.
Oh yes, ma'am. Are you also listing that one as well?
I am, yes.
Perfect.
And the seller is motivated, so
let's do it then. Let me and so it's let me make sure. Okay, perfect. I'll go ahead and take a look at that one. Cool. How fast are they trying to close? They said they're motivated, but kind of
it's vacant, so as quickly as you
perfect.
can, you would be ready to. Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, cool, perfect. Let's do it.
All right, yeah. Let me know.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Cool. She kept saying the address, and I don't want, like I always tell you, I don't want YouTube acting up, so I didn't want to have the address on there. Just a reminder. Yeah, no. Cool. So I got a backup address from her that she's saying the seller is really motivated, and that they do Airbnbs there for like $500 a night, which is crazy. If you guys have Airbnbs, you guys know that. And then on top of that, which I don't know, I think Fort Worth has some kind of band on it. I don't know. But they also have long-term leases that are like around 36 to 4,000. So it strikes my attention to see like what is Section 8 doing. Section 8 doing, but Section 8 is usually always better than regular rental rates. Not I say usually better. I don't know if it's always is, but definitely curious about that one. So cool. We on a good streak so far. We got every call except for one has been answered. Because that lady called back, so that don't count. All right, let's keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. I like how quick these calls are going too. This is typically how fast my calls usually go. Nicole, Barbara. They're open to creative. They may be open to creative. They only want cash. Cash. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and call Nicole.
Hello.
Hey, Nicole, it's Damien.
Hey.
Hey, I was giving you a call about your listing on is it Platicis? I don't know how to say it. It's in Trail in Fort Worth.
It's not mine.
Oh, it's not yours? Oh, did they end up not wanting to sell or?
It just something weird happened. So yeah, it's not for sale. It's already gone.
Oh, okay. Well, is it something I should still be looking into or no?
No, it's gone.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, well, I appreciate it. Are you still an agent still or?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, did you have any other listings maybe I could take a look at?
I have one in Alito. It's priced $725.
$725. Okay. In Alito, I think Alito might be a little bit out my range. Yeah. I'm trying to stay like in the almost the heart of DFW.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, if anything comes across, I mean, I'm mainly an investor. I'm also an agent though, but mainly an investor trying to look for my next either flip or buy and hold mainly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll save your number. I'll let you know.
Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and text you my information and kind of what I'm looking for to help out.
Cool.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
All right, bye. She sounded like she was in a rush, so she doesn't even own that. But I'm still gonna. I lost her name. Still gonna text her, throw her in that campaign. Ah, Dale, I forgot. I be forgetting. I need to set up that workflow. We'll do that. We'll do that definitely today. We've been dealing with a lot. We've been dealing with a lot. Follow up. Cool. All right, so let's go to the next one. It's in GP. I know some buyers in GP, definitely. Oh wait, that's the address. Where we at? East Texas.
This is Jacob.
Hey, Jacob, this is Damien.
I'm sorry?
This is Damien.
Oh, you cut out on me. I didn't catch the name.
Yeah, no, it's Damien.
Damien. Hey, Damien, how are you?
I'm doing well, man. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good.
Good. I wanted to give you a call. You had a listing out on Hemlock.
On what?
Hemlock in Grand Prairie.
Oh, it's actually a for sale by owner. Are you an agent?
I'm an agent, but I'm also a buyer.
Okay. In the MLS, are you in the North Texas MLS?
Yes.
Okay, so all of her, the seller's information is in there. You can just reach out to her directly.
Okay.
Limited service agreement.
Okay. Are you okay? So you're just kind of putting it out there for her, and then she'll just handle it.
I just missed her in the MLS, so you'd work everything through her, and then if you end up writing an offer, just copy me on that offer.
Okay, perfect. Is it the Jacob at Jacob Steel?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, cool. I'll go ahead and reach out to her. All right.
Okay, cool. Good luck, man.
All right, appreciate it.
All right.
Bye. You know what? What I should have done actually, and I just now thought about it before I hung up with him, which I might call him back. But he sounded like he was doing something right now. I was gonna ask him about the seller, see if they were like, why did they do it that way? Actually, I'm gonna call him back. We're gonna find out. Instead of telling him what I should have done, I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna call him back.
This is Jacob.
Hey, Jacob, I'm so sorry to call you right back. I just had a quick question.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I was just curious, why did the seller want to list it on the MLS and then do it for sell by owner? Are they? I'm a little confused on that.
So it's a for sale by owner,
Yeah.
essentially, and I just charge a service fee to get them in the MLS just so they're exposed to more buyers.
Oh, okay, makes sense for that.
Yeah.
All right, so they're just handling
Yeah.
negotiation from their side, or do they even seem kind of motivated to even sell it, or they're just kind of seeing what they get?
No, I mean, honestly, you'll have to go through them
Okay.
directly. I don't know much about their
Oh, yeah, you
situation.
just put it on there.
I don't earn a commission on the sale or anything like that. It's just a flat fee to get them in the MLS.
Got you. Okay, makes sense. So you're just helping them out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a call.
Okay, cool.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. All right. Well, yeah. So what they usually do is called it's a couple of the MLS people that do like that. It's called freedom listing, I think, or something like that, or I think it's a couple of them. I don't know all of them, but it's something like freedom listing. It's kind of what they work with. Let me see who this person is with. This person is with. So this person is with Texas Premier Realty. So, yeah, I can tell by the pictures that, bro. If I can show y'all these pictures, actually, I can show y'all the pictures. I'm gonna show y'all the pictures. This is why you hire an agent, and this is why it's been on the market for 140 days. I'm gonna show y'all these pictures. I'm gonna show y'all these pictures, man. The audacity of these sellers. Y'all look at these pictures, man. Let me go back. That's supposed to be the dining room area. First of all, lights are cut out for I don't know what reason. Barely took a picture of the bathroom, or I'm sorry, the kitchen. Again, lights are still out, not bringing in all that. Blurry picture here. I don't like sideway pictures. Half of the table, half of the chairs of like a wall of the bay wall. You're about to see the worst one of them all. This right here didn't even get a whole full room of the picture. I don't even know what this is. I feel like this is a bathroom maybe with no sinks. That's what it looks like. Bathroom with no sinks. Uh, yeah, this is on MLS, so this is public knowledge anyways. This I don't even know what this is. They have no clue what that is. It's like an office area. Like they're taking halfway pictures of the whole place. And let's see. It looks like it's a woman, if I'm looking at the reflection correctly. Yeah, man, they just like they didn't take great pictures at all. Like they took halfway pictures of everything. Like what is this? Like, why would they take a picture of that? And the lights are off at that. Like, oh my gosh. This is why you don't take your own pictures. And just out of kicks and giggles, I'm gonna call this person. Oh wait, y'all can't even see it. Wait, can y'all see it? Yeah, y'all can see this. Cool. So y'all saw that. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. So those pictures were absurd. Absolutely nonsense. But we're gonna call her anyways, and say like, the pictures weren't doing enough for me. It obviously needs to upgrade. Definitely needs to upgrade. Not much though. I'm not gonna say it needs much. Let me see if I can find out their number in the description. Blah 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 blah. It's not giving me their number, but I can find it over here in public records. It's Randy Harris. Randy Harris. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here to True People Search. Type in Randy Harris in Grand Prairie. Dale, can you I forgot. Remind me that we forgot to do that workflow thing or whatever it was that I said yesterday. All right, let me see if I can find this Randy Harris. Actually, I have the address. I don't know why I'm putting the address. Okay, bet. Perfect. Just what I needed to hear. Randy. Okay, perfect. Randy. Is that his last name? Oh, yep, that's him. All right, so I got Randy's number. I got Randy's information. I think. Yeah, I think I got Randy's information. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna try to give him a call. First time calling the seller. Nope, that's not it. It's two numbers here, so.
Hey, you reached Jared Real, so I can't get the phone up.
Jared, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's call one more. I might just have to text him to give me his number because I'm not seeing it. Come on now.
Please leave your message.
I should let it finish. Anyways, Randy. Yes. Yeah, can't find his number. I'm gonna just text. I'm gonna text Jacob the information, and I'll ask him if he can help me out on that. Let me go ahead and save his number. Where is? Oh, I have his number right here. Oh, that's not it. Hey, Randy. Number is. I have 45. Yes, that's 24. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next one, man. Jacob. 3, 720, 93, 95. All right, just gonna keep going. Perfect. April just sent me the address to the other place, so that's awesome. Stanford.
Hi, this is Sandy Finkelstein with the Fort Worth Property Group. I can't get to my phone right now.
You called his name what? It looked like he forwarded my call, so whenever that happens, I'm really just gonna text him. Hey, my man, this is Damien. I was calling about your listing on June Lake. Cool. I'll just leave that. Keep going. Trail. Probably said his name was Stan. Honestly, next time what I'll do is I'll set these numbers up beforehand, so I don't have to keep writing them out. Because I feel like it's taking a lot of time for this too. Hello.
Yo.
What's up?
Did the TC reach out to you?
Recently, no. I tried to call her this morning.
Alright, because Jonathan just texted me and said TC should have reached out to set the walkthrough for 2:30 today. And I didn't see anything on my side, so I was
No.
just checking with your side.
You can tell him I actually reached out to her twice today, or 3 times this morning, and she never answered. So
Right.
yeah, go ahead and tell him that, because like I said, I reached out to her. I reached out to her twice. I'm sorry, 3 times this morning, and she never answered.
Alright. I'm texting him now.
And then she emailed me, so I'm like, I'm confused.
Yeah. Yeah, they got EMD approved, so that's all good to go. We're just trying to get the buyers in there now.
All right, so they got EMD at title though.
He just said I got Omar to approve the full EMD. It will be deposited.
Okay.
And that's.
You talk to Angela?
I haven't yet.
Okay. Yeah. Just to rest assure her, I guess more so, that the earnest money will be deposited. That we talked to Kimberly, at title, and we're working out, making sure earnest money is deposited today, and that they have it, or something like that.
Jonathan said the TC didn't answer.
Jonathan said the TC didn't answer.
Yeah, like he's asking because I told him.
Oh yeah, Lauren Addy. I'm assuming this was TC. Yeah, I called her 3 times and she didn't answer. Just say Lauren Addy, Addy. I called Damien called her 3 times and she didn't answer. And that was earlier this morning.
Yeah. He said, I said, Lauren Addy, question mark? He said, yeah. I said, yeah. Damien said he called 3 times and she didn't answer. And then Jonathan just said, bet. So I guess he's going to take care of that.
Yeah. That don't make no sense. And then because the thing is, she emailed me like right after I called her 3 times.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. And then I guess she tried to get like an attitude about something, talking about earnest money wasn't on the thing. I'm like, bro, it definitely was. Yeah. And she's like, no, earnest money was listed for number 3. Or so. I'm like, bro, but read number 6. So you want to start pointing out numbers. But that's a whole different thing. I was like, don't get into contracts with me, because I do contracts all the time. I just don't want to. I do contracts though. Like before, a little backstory about me, guys. I'll tell you this beforehand. My mom, like I said, was before. My mom's been an agent. Dale, I guess you're already on here too. But my mom's been an agent for over 21 years now, and so I've been doing real estate with her since I was like 17. 17, probably 16. Actually, really below that. I was like 16 years old. 16 years old. I was doing her contracts for her, but she didn't want to do contracts, so I had to write her own contracts. So I've been doing the trade contract for like years now. Trade contract, other contracts, any kind of contract, inspections. closings, title, all that. Like I know about all that stuff because before I didn't even want to do it, but she was making me do it. Let alone now, 10 years later, 10 plus years later, I'm in this like industry full throttle now, which I'm thankful that she made me do all that because now I know it. So when she tried to come at me with contracts, I was like, bro, all right, you messed with the wrong one. And so I told her that, and then she backed off.
Yeah.
She backed off. That's all good. All right, cool. Bit. So we'll get that. We'll get that situated then.
All right, cool. What should I tell the agent about like the walkthrough? 'Cause
I mean, it's on
already told
lockbox and no one's there, right?
went out. Yeah. So should I just like not give her a heads up or something?
No, you don't need to get a heads up, honestly.
Alright, I'll just let her know about the title thing
Okay, but
with EMD.
okay, cool, perfect. That works.
Oh, and then Kelly sent me more pictures of the Oni house.
Okay, perfect. We'll definitely take a look at that, and we'll get that in a document. And um, I can offer a price. Honestly, I'm thinking honestly like 50, 60,000. Um, like realistically, because only homes are only really going out there for like 200 or so, and that house is gonna be like built all the way back over. So,
You think it's a tear down?
oh, absolutely. I think it is. Well, I don't know the other pictures though. She only sent like 5 pictures, and all of them had fire damage. So I'm gonna look at the other ones and see if there's anything to salvage. But I'm honestly gonna think it's probably gonna be a tear down. So, um, yeah.
Alright, cool. Because I asked her what price she's trying to get for it, and she just said she's waiting for people to make offers. So.
Okay, that works. So let me. So
And the agent will be out of town this weekend. She won't be back till like Monday or something.
who's that?
The agent.
Okay, for the Oni property.
Only she'll be back Tuesday. But
Oni
she's gone over the weekend.
Tuesday. Okay. And then Allison, not Allison, Lauren for the Addison property. When is that again?
She said she has to get in contact with the seller. Remember that's the like.
Yeah,
one
the frantic one. Okay, cool. Yeah, we had a phone conversation with her. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Lauren. Okay, cool. And then today is Tina.
Tina.
Tina. Tina, what property was she talking about? She had 3 of them, but she went to.
Yeah, she had 3, but she was worried about like getting paid and protected and stuff. So she didn't give us no addresses or anything.
All right, cool. That works. All right, cool. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take care of those things.
All right, cool. And then I have to be somewhere around like 5-ish. But after that, we can work on that workflow for astroblasting.
Okay, bet that works.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Also, I got a whole schedule set out for astroblasting now. So.
Okay, as far as the messaging.
Yeah, messages, follow-ups, everything. I've been trying to organize all of it.
Okay, bet that works.
I just want to run it by you just to see what you think.
Okay, that works.
We can do really work on the workflows and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely I'll hit you up and then we can knock that out.
Cool, perfect. Yes, sir. I'll keep you updated on anything else that comes up.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. All right, appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, talk to you later.
All right, let's get back. So, Jacob sent me the seller's information. I was totally wrong. The seller's name's not Randy. But better call Brenda. I knew it was a lady.
Subscriber you have called is not available.
Nah, Brenda, you gonna answer this phone, dude. Oh, I'm missing out on calling Joel. Where's Joel at, bro? Joel should have been here a minute ago. I called him almost an hour ago.
subscriber you have called is.
Anyways, all right, let's keep it going. I was say, what's going on, man? Huh?
Yeah, I'm hopping on just a sec.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. Oh, I thought, why my pen feel like that? It's the wrong pen. All right. Until then, just keep it going.
Hello, may I help you?
Hey, Pat, this is Damien. Is it Patricia?
It's she. Who am I speaking to?
This is Damien. Damien, I was calling about your listing you had on Shirley, or is it Shirley?
Daniel.
No, Damien.
Damien, what list are you calling about?
About Shirley, it's like Surrey. Am I pronouncing that right?
Oh, Surrey.
Surrey Drive in
Okay.
DeSoto.
Okay, how can I help you?
Yeah, absolutely. I got it from my acquisition guy this morning, and he told me to go and take a look at it. He didn't really leave me much notes on it though. He just said it's been there for a little bit.
Oh, it's sold.
Oh, it's sold. What's going? Patricia, why don't you tell me?
That house sold about last month sometime.
Okay, yeah, I'm just
I'm like, what?
yeah, I'm just not getting back to it. So he and some of these notes may be a little off.
Oh no, we sold that.
Okay, well, congratulations on it then.
All right.
Yeah, no worries. Well, do you have anything else I could take a look at?
All right.
Patricia.
All right. Yeah.
No, I was asking, did you have anything else I could take a look at?
Not at this time.
Okay, no worries then. Well, I'm gonna just text you, and then if anything comes up, just let me know.
Will do.
All right.
All right. Bye.
I feel like I had to yell through my phone at her. Did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear me yelling? I'm gonna just text her, Patricia. We sold. I was like, why'd you let me ask about it if you already knew you sold it? But nah, it's cool. She was funny though. All right. Going to call CJ.
Hi there, you reached the voicemail of CJ Sutherland.
Sounds Scottish, or like is it Scottish, Irish? I don't know if those are the same. All right. I don't know what that was, but we're gonna keep going to the next one.
Andrea.
Oh, Andrea, I was actually trying to get a touch of Renita.
I'm sorry?
I was actually trying to get in touch with Renita. Renita Green?
Renita, give me 1 second. Let me try to pull the roster.
No problem.
Is it R-A or R-E?
R-E.
What is the last name?
Green, like the color.
Yeah. Okay, looks like I don't have her on the roster.
Oh no. Okay.
Are you a real estate agent or are you one of the clients?
I'm an agent, but I'm a buyer as well. So I was looking at a listing. Maybe you guys have the listing, and maybe you can tell me who the agent is on it. 6130. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Are you at our office?
Well, I'm at a different brokerage, but I'm
Okay.
yeah, I'm mainly an investor.
Okay. What was the address again?
It is.
It looks, okay. Her phone number is on here. It's 682
Okay.
560.
560.
Yes. 0. This is not with Keller Williams, by the way.
Okay, gotcha. That's no worries. Okay. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, other one.
You as well.
Bye.
Bye. I was gonna give her a number.
Hi. Renita is currently.
That was weird. I never heard of an AI type of. I can say it was AIs. Now I think about it, it's all automated. But that one just sounded weird.
Oh,
Hey, Renita, this is Damien.
this is who?
This is Damien.
Hey, Damien.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine.
I'm sorry. I'm actually calling. You had a listing out on Fall Creek.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, is that one still available?
Yes, it is.
Perfect.
You
So
have somebody that's interested?
I'm sorry.
You have someone that's interested?
Well, yeah, no, me. So I am the agent, but I'm also the buyer as well.
Oh, it's a beautiful home. Man.
Oh, absolutely. I would agree. My
The only way that it's been up there, a lot of people think that something is wrong with it. No. As soon as I put it on the market, they start the process of a divorce. And divorce is always hold you up.
Mm-hmm.
And then they finally decided that he would give her the home. And then open it, don't have all that. She's the owner of the home. She's trying to sell it.
So is the decree already finalized and everything?
Yes, it has been finalized.
Okay, perfect. So we only have to deal with her.
Yes, and she's cool.
Okay,
She's
perfect.
ready. The house, it's just her and her daughter and her son. He's there every night, but most of the time he's with dad. But she is her and her daughter in college. And the house is really too big for them.
Yeah, no, makes sense. Okay, perfect. So how long would they go? I'm looking for more than an investment property. But I am looking to buy, yes.
But this one, I'm giving $10,000 toward closing.
For concessions.
About 365. For concession.
Okay, that's awesome. I love that. I love that. So, out of curiosity, how much time would they need to kind of relocate? I don't want to just kind of throw them out. How much time do they need to kind of?
They're not gonna relocate. They're gonna get a. She's gonna get a just a little townhouse for her and her daughter.
Okay, got you. Okay, cool. So they already have an idea where they kind of want to do.
They're not gonna buy right now. She's gonna wait a year because her daughter's in college.
Yeah. No worries. I was just saying they already have an idea of what they want to do after the purchase.
After the sale.
I'm sorry. Yes, after the sale.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
They're just gonna buy a townhouse. They're not gonna, you know, buy and then wait, and lease back. They're gonna come out now.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, perfect. So, okay, cool. So that helps me out with what I'm trying to do. I don't want to kind of rush them off, and if they need to figure out what they're gonna do.
Matter of fact, she's ready to sell that house.
Okay, perfect. As far as what the pictures looking like, anything changed from when you last took the photos?
No, it's beautiful in there.
Okay, perfect.
Because she's always at work and her daughter, so nobody's really there a lot.
And it's a little bit too, especially since you said the daughter's about to go to college next year.
Yeah, she's already in college.
Oh, so she has one more year of college.
Yeah, she's got 1 year college, so she's in college. And like I say, two women, they just want something a little bit smaller.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's way too big. Okay, perfect. That works out for me. So what I can do is I'm gonna go ahead and run my numbers on my side. I just want to kind of, like you said, a lot of people are asking about something going on with the property. I had the same exact idea, so I wanted to kind of ask and see what was the holdup.
But I'm telling you, she's not gonna take nothing lower than that 365 because really, I had it at 390 in that house. I mean, they're going for that in that area because see a lot of people don't know that that's a 2-story house.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like it, but it is. It's got an upstairs in it as soon as you go in. So it has a media room up at the top.
Okay.
With the bathroom.
With the bathroom, but there's no other rooms up there. Just the media room.
No, just the media room and the bathroom.
Okay. No, it's definitely a cute house. I like it. I mean, I think me throwing some tenants in there. I think it's a really enjoyable spot for them. On the back end of things. So I definitely agree. And she kept it in well kept shape. So.
Yeah, she has. She's kept because even when I bought, when I sold that house. And then, like I said, 2 years later, they decided, well, we're gonna get a divorce. Like, when kids get grown, they, the parents end up getting divorced. They kind of wait till the kids kind of get grown.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. I'm actually. The funny thing is, I'm dealing with the exact same thing. With we sold them a house 3 years ago, and they bought it. Now they're going through a divorce, and they have to sell it. The only thing different is they kept it in terrible condition. So somebody's had to go in there and fix things up. They got a pool that didn't maintenance and all this kind of stuff. So they're making your job a little bit easier.
Well, this one looks. That's why she won't take nothing less than that 365 because by the time we do everything, it's at 375, but then it'll end up being about 360, 65. With the $10,000 that they got for concession.
Yeah.
That's why everybody's been, we've been getting offers, but they've been lowballing, and she's been completely turning them down because she's not gonna. When you out and he's gonna be single, she's never been single. They've been married 30-some years.
Oh my goodness.
You already know she want a cush.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, and then especially with the sale of that property, I mean, I'm thinking that should take care of her for the time being until the daughter ends up going her way.
Yeah, well, the daughter's gonna stay with her.
Oh, she's just gonna stay with her the whole time. Okay, that makes it even better. They both. I mean, that's definitely enough for both of them.
The daughter's gonna stay with her because she's still young, because she's not gonna leave mom.
Yeah, absolutely, especially around this time. So that makes sense.
Exactly. How many people you got in your family?
I got so me. It's just me and my mom actually.
You and your mom?
Yeah, me and my mom. So my mom's actually lives on the other side of town, but as far as just our family, it's just been me and her. I mean, I have my wife now, but as far as immediate family, yeah.
Oh, you would love that because I'm gonna tell you when you come in, the master bedroom is all the way down the hall, and then those two, 3 bedrooms. As soon as you walk in, one is to the left, one is to the right, and then like if your mom, she could take that room to the left because it has bathroom right next to it.
Oh, my thing is my wife is already gonna have it with me because we're in McKinney area and she has a job out here for the school. She's a teacher, and so I wouldn't be not be the one moving in, but she would have to she have her way with me if I did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
No,
when
this one.
are y'all looking to move?
Well, no, this one's as far as an investment property for me. So I work with a couple tenants where I'm trying to help them find a reasonable place to stay. It depends on their situation, but just kind of give them a way to have a place to stay, especially right now when the market's a little bit tight. That's what I mainly do.
So you purchase and then you put people in them
Yeah, absolutely.
like a group home.
Well, it depends. So I actually do have a couple group homes. I have a couple like sober living homes to help people with fight their addiction of alcoholism. I have a couple homes that go towards domestic violence for women that give them a shelter.
Right.
It's kind of multiple. I have multiple kind of different group homes, but it just depends on what that area's need is, and I kind of base it off that need and see what we can do. A lot of people don't have the right credit to buy homes right now, so I also help them kind of build up their credit while also giving them a affordable place to stay. So it really just depends on the situation.
Mm-hmm. How long you been doing that?
Oh, that's a good question. It's going on about 6 years now. Since I've been licensed and kind of working with that. My mom's actually an agent as well, so she's been teaching me things for about 21 years now.
What's your mom name?
Wendy Barton.
Wendy who?
Wendy Barton. Yeah,
And who did she work for?
she was originally with Fathom Realty, but then she just transferred to one of her friends' brokerage because Fathom doesn't really like investors. So she ended up changing to Pearl Realty, which is one of her friends' brokerages, and so now she's working with them. And I'm with EXP.
And you with Phantom?
I'm with EXP Realty.
Who HT?
No, E like E ABCDE, and then
Oh, okay.
X P Realty.
Oh, EXP.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Well,
ma'am.
EXP is almost like Keller Williams.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Because I started out with Keller Williams.
Oh,
I
really?
left them with property management. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So you do some property management?
Yeah, I did property management. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that was like mother, daughter, and then I got out of that because I can't work with mother and daughter. That ain't gonna work. And then I end up at Better Homes and Gardens, which is the best move I could have really made.
Oh no, what makes you say that?
It's just a better company to me. You're branded better.
Yeah.
Once you wear the brand, then it's pretty much easy to get people to come to you because they're thinking, oh, the magazine company. Oh, yeah, well, y'all got to be good at that magazine. Yeah, we're part of that.
Oh, okay.
But it's just that, it's a good company to work for, good real estate company to work for. EXP is different because they give y'all a little bit more on commission, but Better Homes and Gardens also too, because you're probably a $2 or $3 million producer, so you could actually come in making very good commission.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. So my main thing is I barely wear my agent hat a lot. I mainly wear my investor hat. Reason I started with EXP was because they allow me to still be an investor, but still have my brokerage back me with everything. So that's the whole reason I wanted to win the EXP. I know they're one of the few that actually allow investors just to be investors, but also still have their license. You just have to, obviously acting a fiduciary. Yeah, you have to hold your fiduciary rights and stuff like that and act accordingly. But I mean, if you're doing business the right way, you don't have to worry about that.
Exactly. Yeah, you're not trying to scalp somebody, but I'm telling you, you're gonna have to put your realtor hat on, your broker's hat with her. You're not gonna lowball this house.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And the thing is, so
still in good shape.
That's the one thing I don't like about investors because the thing is they're like one trick ponies, like they only know one way to buy houses and they only know it like to undercut sellers.
I know that's what, and I tell them. I mean, they be coming out the walls on this house, and they even offered me one. I thought, what, you need to quit playing, Mister. He offered her 325,000. I said, where you gonna get a house like this for 325,000? You need to quit playing, and you. He goes, well, I hope I didn't insult the way you did, because she got very upset.
Yeah.
When they offered her that, she's like, come on now, this house is worth more than that.
No, exactly.
Which it is, because it's a 4 bedroom. It's a beautiful home. And what I like about that house, it still looks new.
Yeah. Yeah. And it really does. I mean, they kept it in great shape. I mean, she did a fantastic job. So, thing is, her trying to accept anything below what they're asking for, I definitely understand it. Like, trust me. I think.
Because you out, she needs that money for a cushion, because now her feet just not hitting the ground being single.
Yeah.
So, us women, we want to be protected. Like, okay, it's rainy day, I got some money sitting over here.
Yeah.
That's what she's looking at, to pay that house off and, get her a little extra, trying to get rich on it.
Yeah. But I mean, ain't no wrong with that at all.
And you saw that water park that's right down the street from
Yeah, no, that's honestly one of the things I was looking through the pictures. I saw that in the on what was I looking on? I was looking on the maps, I think I want to say. And that's why I kind of saw that.
Yes, and they got walk trail and all that. And I'm gonna tell you, if you buy all that, you already look it up. The houses are gonna go up. That's Chisholm Trails.
Mm-hmm.
Chisholm Trail is going up. They're constantly building houses over there, and that's just phase 1 and 2. They're gonna have more phases coming up. That's right behind them. That's gonna connect to Bryan Irving, because they're gonna move all the way down.
Okay. That's definitely something to look into. I'm writing that. I'm writing all this down too. All the little facts you give me with the trails and the
Yeah, it has support, and then that swimming pool is open and everything, and it's
and
got
that's a community pool,
trail.
right?
Very nice community, and I'm gonna tell you, like I said, they're still building behind them,
Okay.
which is a part of it.
So that value can go up.
That's right. It's gonna go up.
Okay.
And plus, when you go in that house, you're not gonna find a house that good with good quality. You got a lot of houses out there, but they're not good quality houses. Everything in the house has been upgraded. When they purchased it, they upgraded everything.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna definitely push my numbers. I'm gonna try to get them what they're looking for. That's my thing. The thing is, I definitely think they deserve it from the property. And the thing is, um, the thing is, I have a team with me because they know I spend too much money on properties. So I definitely have to take it to like my basically like my underwriting to make sure that I'm in the right for it. So I don't over splurge on like every property I have. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my numbers on it. I'm gonna come back to you. We're gonna talk about it, and then at the end of the day, I want to either be a win-win for both of us, or we walk away and be friends.
We won't be friends, because I'm telling you, the only win-win is my client.
No, absolutely.
Moved into her, and being a senior lady, she already asked me, Renita, please don't try to lowball my house.
No, absolutely.
And I understand that. But it's a good investment, because whoever gets it is going to get equity in the house.
Yeah. Let me ask you this while I have you, just out of curiosity, and then I'll go run my numbers on it. If I'm able to get them their asking price and make sure you get paid your commission, is that a win-win?
If you can get her asking price, yes.
Okay.
That would be a win-win.
Okay, cool. So let me do that. Let me run the numbers. Let me call you back. Are you busy on the weekends, or how's that working?
No. I'm good. I'm not real busy, but I do be out there on the weekends. But I have to constantly sell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Send me your all of your contact information.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's why they answer the phone, because it didn't come up with your name.
No, that's why I always do a double call, so I make sure like they know it's important.
Yeah, you did. That's what got my attention. I go, okay, now what do you want?
Yeah, exactly. It worked.
Okay, somebody really wants. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll do that, and then let's regroup. Let's regroup tomorrow. I'm gonna bring a couple options to see what we can do. All of them are gonna include your seller getting their asking price. Um, and we're gonna just spitball some ideas and see what we can do. Okay.
Okay.
All
Let
right.
me know. Give me your information so
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and text you.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Hey, and if it's not even this one, let's still work together. I'm doing a lot of business down that area, so if you find something else that I might be interested in, let's still stay connected. Okay.
Okay, that'll be great.
All right, sounds
Because
good.
I'm always finding something. Something always
Oh,
comes up.
I love to hear. I want to be your best buyer then.
Well, then you come on down.
All right then.
Okay.
All right, you have a good one.
You too.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye. All right, cool. All right, the man is here. What's up, my guy?
Yeah, I was writing down so many notes just now from listening to this call. That was bomb. That was
Yeah,
great.
no. Hey, man, I'm saying just really just having a conversation with her. I honestly forgot her name though.
That was so simple. I mean,
What's her
I
name?
would love to hear one more like that, but like you just yesterday compared to how I did, you were like
Yeah.
more subtle, like more smooth. It just
Oh
flew.
man, like when you're just having a conversation like this with me, that's how it is. Like that's all it is. Like me and you having a conversation, you asking questions about whatever I got or have going on, and that's really all it is.
I mean, did
I,
you when you started off, did you ever get like that? You know that frog in your throat, like not frog in the throat, but like you get like tensed up and you're like, oh god, like the adrenaline started rushing in the beginning.
I mean, yeah, always. I mean, I feel like everybody does. I feel like everybody does. Everybody's the exact same way. You just have to keep going. Cool. You just have to keep going. Why is this doing that? Yeah, you're still up there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, man, let's go and get these calls knocked out.
Yep, let's do it.
Get these
I
calls
found
knocked
one more property, but this is like 13 days listed, and it just needs little TLC. So I don't know if I want to call this one, but
Yeah,
yeah,
what's not? Why not?
it's not that heavy remodel. It doesn't really need much, but
I mean,
it says
I'm
TLC.
pretty sure all the ones I called don't need anything. I'm pretty sure all the
13
ones I called,
days.
yeah, all the
13
ones
days not bad.
huh?
13 days not bad.
13 days is not bad. Yeah, no, it's not bad. I mean,
Okay,
they're probably still looking for retail buyers, but again, you don't know what that seller situation is. Maybe they need to sell it really fast.
yeah,
Maybe
who
they don't.
knows? Let's
Maybe
find
they
out.
don't.
And you know it's okay if we get cussed out.
It is okay. Absolutely.
I gotta get a little bit thicker skin. That's kind of what I gotta do.
Say it one more time.
I gotta get thicker skin.
Yeah. Like you have so many more calls to do before you should let it get to you. I'm not saying it's not going to get to you. I think it's inevitable a lot of times. I mean, some people are built that way, some people are not, but it's not that you can't get built that way. Like you can't build yourself to be that way.
Yeah. Numbers are all over the place. It's like it shows one number that's accurate, then it shows another number, and then it shows a completely another number. Which number is what? Let's try this number. Okay, this looks like mobile number. Recall. How was the intro on the last call you just had? Like how you kept that intro going?
How was the intro on the last call?
Yeah, like you
Renita.
put a card down. I noticed. So
How did I call her? How did I call her? First of all, I called the wrong number. I called Keller Williams, which she's not even a part of Keller Williams. So I had to go through them and then call her. I called her twice, double dialed her, and I was like, "Hey, this is Damien," and she was like, "Yeah, what do you need?" And I kind of just asked her about the property. How did I even open up? I was what's the name of the property? Fall Creek, and I was like, "It's still available?" She was like, "Yeah." And I was like, okay. And actually, she kind of took it from there, honestly. I remember now. She was like, oh, a lot of people always call me and ask me, like, why it's been so long? And she told me about the whole divorce. She just was talking. After that, I was just asking her questions about whatever she was talking about. We went to the divorce. We ended up talking about my mom. We went up talking about her kids, her situation, what they plan on. It was just the conversation was flowing. And I didn't really try to break that. I just was continue whatever the conversation was about.
Okay, just flowing, just flow with it.
Yeah, it was like whatever we were talking about, we were talking about it.
So like yesterday in the first call I did, and then the last call, what difference did you see?
The difference was you were trying to make sure you ask questions about what you need to know instead of taking what they were giving you and just going off of that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So I was like, I just
Yeah. I think
literally
that's what the Hendrick is with reading scripts because you want to stick to the scripts. The scripts are great. Don't get me wrong. Like it's great when you're getting started, but like once like I quickly got off scripts. Like I'm for real. I did a script for like maybe no joke. I did a script for like maybe a week. That was it. Maybe
yeah, I
maybe a
kind of
little bit
believe
more than a
that.
week. But like after I did that, I realized scripts were really hindering me from just having a natural conversation.
Oh,
So
I
all I did
agree.
was like I just started having a conversation with people.
No, I
And
think
yeah, it was still
scripts.
scary because I didn't know what to say, but like I was okay because like I know I'm not the only one that didn't know what to say. So if I did have a problem, I knew I was just like, okay, like this is what they said, this is the question I have, now I need to go find an answer. And so whenever that happens again, I know the answer. That's really it. You gotta keep failing.
Yeah. I mean, now I'm kind of feeling less and less. I'm looking off these scripts. I'm not really looking at any scripts nowadays. Maybe bullet points, but other than that, I think I'm getting a little better at it. So let's do this. Eight through two, 6 through 6. On another point I'm going to ask you is, a lot of them were direct yesterday, right?
A lot of them were direct yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. So because they were direct, how do you like? How should it come off when they're direct? Because like a lot of
You
people are
can
direct.
direct back. Mirror
I gotta
everybody
learn
that
that.
you talk to. Mirror everybody that you talk to. If they're happy and bouncy, be happy and bouncy. If they're very direct, be very direct with the way you're talking about.
Gotcha.
If they're analytical, then you start getting to the numbers. If they're just mirror whatever personality they're kind of giving you at that
That
point.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joel, pick up this phone and call, man.
I'm just gonna call this lady now.
Just call
What's her
it.
name? I'm just gonna paste it up here just so I can see what. Type the comments in here just in case you're.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm just gonna put this up here. Just dial away. Dial away. Dial away.
Ooh.
All right.
Gwendolyn Davis. That's my whole aunt's name, like first and last name. That's funny. I gotta text her. Not about this, but just in general. I haven't checked on her.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just dial this.
Hello?
Hey there, is this Gwendolyn?
Yes, it is.
Hey Gwendolyn, I'm calling about a property on Top Hill or in Roseville Drive in Spring, Texas.
Yes, we just put it under contract.
Oh, no problem. Do you have any other?
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
I mean, do you have any other properties that you have under contract or listed?
No, just commercial properties.
Oh, okay. We also do commercial as well. Are you taking
I
any
have,
back?
a,
Mm-hmm.
I have a wedding venue for sale.
Gotcha. You do any multifamily? Multifamily?
No, but I can turn you on to someone who does.
Gotcha. And on the note of the property we just talked about on Roseville Drive, are you taking any backup offers by chance or anything?
Yeah, I'll take backup offers all day long.
All right. And how do you feel about the buyer so far, if I may ask?
The fire sale?
No, the buyers. I mean, how do you feel about them? Like,
I think they're strong. I
Okay.
really do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, is it like an option on there?
Yeah, they have an option, and I think it's
Gotcha.
up on Monday.
All right. I mean, I will definitely follow up with you at once the option's over. But just as a note, I mean, we're buying like 37 properties a month, and we like to mainly buy like Airbnbs, rentals, and stuff like that, as well as flips. I mean, do you come across any of those?
From time to time.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. I mean, on the the note of the wedding venue. I mean, how did you get a hold of that? That's also nice.
The customers call me and
Gotcha.
ask me to list it. I can, if you would do this, if you would send me your name, your
Yeah.
company name, your email, and your phone number, I will put you in my index for buyers looking for, when I come across stuff like that, I can send
Yeah.
it to you immediately.
That sounds good. Appreciate it.
No problem. Text it, or you don't text it, email it to me, and it's real easy. It's Gwen, Gwen,
Gotcha.
the Realtor at Gmail.
All right. Appreciate it, Gwendolyn.
Okay.
Nice talking
All
to
right. Thank you.
you. I kind of messed that one up. Like
Yeah,
when you
no,
say you don't have a property, I'm like, I don't know where to like go after that.
yeah, no, yeah, you're still being bullet pointed. Like
Very
you're,
bullet pointed.
yeah, you like it was so many ways you could have just diverted the conversation, just to have a conversation with them.
So what
Not
should I
saying it
done
was
there?
bad.
Like,
It was just like talking about the wedding venue thing, talking about the multifamily person that they were interested about, like get the information about them.
yeah, you're right.
Um,
You got to dig deeper.
yeah,
Deeper.
it's just like you're actually having a conversation. It's not like I don't know. I feel like it's treated like a just a sales call. Like
Yeah.
if I don't get this sale, then like I'm never gonna call you again. Like no, like I want to be able to call you again. Like I want to be
Exactly.
friends. I
Well,
want
that's what I want to
like
be friends with you guys, but like, I don't know why I keep being so like once I hear it, I'm like, okay, how do I pivot to the other conversation about the other things we do? Like I got to be a little bit more intentional of like what I'm trying to say. I think.
yeah, and don't be afraid to be personal about it. Like share some things. Like I never actually shared my mom, but twice today I shared things about my mom for some reason. I don't know why. It kind of came up in the conversation though, but it just went that way. Now they know I'm actually a human being that's like with AI stuff, people are gonna have AI start doing sales calls and sounding like us anyway. So very important. It's very important to sound as realistic as possible
Personal.
whenever you can.
A little bit more personal.
Yeah, just be personal about it. But then you're a real person, down to earth. Like I ain't here trying to sell you nothing or scam you. I just want to we're having a chit chat conversation, and yeah.
I mean, this is Texas too. We gotta start saying "blessed day."
Have a
Hope you're
what?
having. No, this is Texas, so we gotta start saying like "hope you're having a blessed day."
Yeah, you can have a blessed day. Most definitely, I am. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
All right, the next property. Let's just do this. I already got the number. So 289. How could I start it off that convo a little bit better?
I, I'm trying to remember
Just
how you even started it off. You asked about the property,
yeah,
and it was sold. I mean, it's really only so far you can go from there. I would just after she told me it was sold, I would just automatically ask when the option period was, and if the buyers if they feel okay with the buyers, um, and then honestly at that point just let it flow, just like talk about whatever y'all talking about. And
but
once you feel like that department is closed, then you can talk about like your next point, your next bullet point, but don't close it prematurely when you can still elaborate off of something like that.
gotcha. I mean, when should I say like we buy Airbnbs, fix and flips, all of that stuff?
I mean, you can say all that like towards the end, like where he's like, hey, if anything else comes up, I would love to still be connected with you. We buy all types of property. Then you can talk about that at the end. But I think you were like putting it in there, like, but you have to say it. Like
Yeah,
you don't have to say it actually at all. But it felt like the way you're putting it in there is like something like, oh, I gotta make sure I say this point instead of
hmm,
just like naturally bringing it up.
that's what. It's like a little tense. Like the way
Yeah,
how I'm saying is like because these are strangers, so I'm like
yeah, like you
what
like
else do I
you
talk for strangers?
Yeah, no, it's like you saying like, oh, well, we close quick and we do all cash. I mean, they hear that all the time. Like that's not going.
Yeah,
Oh wow, that's not going to do that for me.
it's not gonna
If
change
if
anything.
if, if they ask for it, then yeah, I'll tell them that 100%. Like yeah, when we close pretty quick, do this and that. Then that's a question they wanted to answer to, and
Hmm.
then they're going to be like, okay, well, that's good to know since I asked that question. But if you're just kind of throwing it out there, they may have no interest in that at all.
Yep. So we're gonna get over this hurdle. I
Yeah,
gotta
get over the hurdle.
practice more of this.
Yeah,
I just gotta get over this part. Remember, it's just a conversation, boy.
yep, just
It's a
conversation.
conversation.
Thing is, you probably never talk to them again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this number didn't go through. I had to keep telling myself just a combo. What's this number? Julie Groves. Zachary Power. I just had to keep these written out so I can. All right, let's do this.
This is Jack Bauer with JLA Realty. Sorry, Mr. Call. She'll leave your name.
This
is Jack Bauer.
Just going to voicemail.
This is Jack. Be completed as that.
What's going on? There we go.
Hi, you've reached the office of JLA Realty.
This doesn't work. Let's try another one. Julie Groves.
Conroe.
That's a nice area.
It is.
Try Kilgore. Like this. Let's see. Hopefully they pick up on this.
Hi, you've reached Julie with 903 Realty. I'm sorry I missed your call.
Double dial.
This is Julie.
Hey Julie, this is Joel here. I just came across one of your properties on Crestview in Kilgore, Texas. Is that property still available?
No, sir, it's under contract.
Oh, gotcha. And is there? Are you taking any backup offers on that?
I haven't yet. It should close on time. Everything's looking
Gotcha.
good on it.
All right. So the buyers are feeling good. They will close and everything.
Right.
Gotcha. I mean, I'm looking around Kilgore for some more rentals, fixer-uppers, Airbnbs, and anything on that line, as well as sometimes we also do other multifamily as well. So, I mean, if you got anything, I would love to know.
Yeah, just send me your email address, or I'll start shooting them over to you as I see them. What's your budget?
I mean, we don't really have a budget. Like, we can buy as much as we can get. We got private money and cash and all that, so we don't really.
Okay, yeah, send me your email and I'll see what I can find.
Definitely. And just a quick question on that. I mean, do you think Kilgore is a good place for rentals?
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Rentals are hard to find right now anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I like East Texas area a little more because sort of I'm based off in Dallas, and Dallas is just they're just overly like it's too much for people here. So
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people up there.
exactly. Yeah. Anyway, I would like to work with you on these. And on the other note, I mean, we're underrepresented at the same time. Like, do you think you can represent us in any of
Oh
these?
yeah, yeah, I can help you with
Oh.
any house in East Texas.
Definitely, that sounds good. Appreciate you, Julie. And let's get in touch and let's do some deals.
All right, well you have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Okay, that's just a follow up. It was a friendly one, but follow up, I think.
Yeah, it's cool. That was good. No, that was good. It's almost funny because, which is okay because the thing is it's I think it's supposed to be that way,
Uh
but
huh.
it's so funny. It's like I'm looking at it on the other side of things, because I never looked at it this way. But like sellers, not sellers, but like on the other side of the phone call, like they're so much more relaxed, and you can tell like by
I
the way
know
they calls and stuff like that, and this and that. Because obviously we're the ones calling them, right?
exactly.
If we just match that, it's literally just two people having a conversation about like, hey, oh yeah, it's about this property, but no, hey, how's things going on? Like you would have thought me and I don't even know her name. I forgot her name. Renita. We would have thought like we actually knew each other. The way we were just talking.
I know. I saw that. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so
So it's
smooth.
like I think that one was a lot better than the first one. Hands down, that was a lot better than the first one. That one's a lot more flowy. This is like a minor critique. Doesn't have to be like really used at all. But
All right, down anyway.
whenever you're saying about we buy rental properties, this and like rental properties, fix and flips, Airbnbs, and thinking about something else to say, you don't have to do all that. Just say like I'm looking for my next investment property. We kind of do a lot of things. I was looking for something. If you had anything in mind. It can be a fix and flip. It can be a rental. Yeah, it can be any of those. If they ask for more kind of
Gotcha.
deeper, just say investment property. Um, and then sometimes they may say like, well, you can add into it. What you can say is like it can be a investment property. It doesn't have to be a rundown one. There's a lot of things agents think of. They think it has to be like a tore down property that you have to make new. I'm looking for turnkey properties or ones that need some elbow grease into it.
Gotcha.
Either or, I'm kind of it doesn't really matter. But you don't have to try to list out all the things that you do as an
Yeah.
investment property. Yeah, I think you may be there doing it for a while.
And I think what's his name? Jamil. Jamil always says like don't even say investment or fixer. He's like properties to renovate. He says or something like that.
Yeah, because the thing is, it really doesn't matter if it's really in two different kind of conditions. It's either a turnkey, or actually it can be rentable, I guess, that needs some work.
Yeah.
And then the other one is like it needs to be fixed up. So I mean, it doesn't matter what the condition
Yep.
is. You can say that. Um, you can say, yeah, I'm looking for an investment property. It doesn't matter what the condition is. It can be brand new or it can be, need some elbow grease to it. I always say elbow grease because I like saying elbow grease. But
Yeah.
um, so one to both sellers.
And we don't have to say like all cash or close quick and on that type of call.
They don't care about that.
Yeah, probably don't.
As an agent, like I didn't care about that. That didn't push me. Because the thing is, agents think all cash means like all cash. Instead, they don't know about hard
Yeah,
money percentages.
you were an agent, so come from that perspective. What is like what gets you guys into like trusting that buyer, and what turns you guys off?
Getting paid.
I think that's what it is. Just getting
Getting
paid.
paid is it. Like as a new agent, all you care about, especially as a new agent, and this is like depending on this for your lifeline or not. Like you just care about getting paid. That's it. As an older agent, all you care about is getting paid, and then you start developing more moral responsibility for your
Exactly.
seller. And say you want to protect your seller once you're kind of well off, but in the beginning, you're just trying to get paid,
Yep.
just like
And
everybody
you know
else.
what's funny? Same with us wholesalers. First we were like, all right, we want to get paid, but then as we get moving now, we're like, okay, we have to make sure we close. We have to
Yeah,
make sure this seller is taken care of,
yeah, absolutely,
and then kind of gets like a purpose. All right,
absolutely.
next one. Did I call this one Montgomery? No, I didn't. Montgomery, Texas. Yeah, sorry I came a little bit late. I was like working out some stuff, so I was like,
Oh no, you're fine.
I
No,
want to
you're
be so
fine.
mindful of your time as well. Wait, did we call this guy? Or did he not pick up? I'm gonna start keeping track of the people I called. I think I called this guy. I'm like, check if I called him. Okay, I didn't call this guy. I swear I thought I called him. All right. All right, let's do this. Finish this one.
Let's go Montgomery. But you out here just looking at properties. I don't know where you're getting these properties from.
I'm just looking all over the place in Texas. I'm like, Texas
Montgomery?
is its own country. I'm like, I'm gonna look all over Texas.
Texas is its own country. It's the biggest state inside the like country,
Yeah.
but I guess technically Hawaii or not Hawaii, Alaska
Alaska.
technically is, but you know.
I mean, there's so much properties here. It's like unbelievable.
Texas is its own.
It's its own country at this point.
Houston is basically the size of I think it's Idaho.
Kind of.
Yeah, I think they actually did like a little thing like the size of Houston is like the basically.
Houston's
Idaho.
like 10 hours from Houston's an hour away from Houston.
This is a local.
Right.
Hey, is this Rod?
This is a local.
Say what?
What else?
A local?
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm looking for. I can't really hear your phone. Sorry about that. But are you? Do you have the listing? St. Lawrence, Montgomery, Texas.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we're just calling about that listing there. I mean, it's a really good property. Just want to know a little more about it. My name is Joe, by the way.
Okay. Joe?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the property. I don't know if you looked at it, just pictures or not. It has. It sits in front of the lake, so it's a lakefront property.
Ooh.
The home does need a lot of renovation, right?
Makes sense.
And honestly, I'll be very honest. It might be a tear down.
Gotcha.
But the value comes from the 3 lots. I don't know. Are you an investor by chance?
Yeah, we're investors. We're investors. We buy and hold.
Great. So most of your value will probably come from the lots. And
Gotcha.
as an investor, if you decided to build 3 properties on those 3 lots, then that's where you're going to get more of your money in return. There's a lot of
Makes sense.
money to be made there, but I would focus more on building 3 different homes on 3 different lots.
So this lot is more of a new build worth type property. Like
It's more of you can renovate the home, but I just think that you might spend just as much building 2 homes
Gotcha.
as you're about to renovate the home.
Yeah.
Because I did have a structural engineer out there, and he can stop the foundation where it's at, but he didn't even recommend it for repairing it. So it's just one of those things where I would just focus more on building.
Yeah.
Go look at it with that mentality.
I gotcha. Yeah, so it's more like looking more at if it's more worth building it over fixing up, I think.
Yeah.
But
yes, sir. Or if you wanted to buy a house, you can renovate it, and I'm sure you can Airbnb it or lease it for a good price.
And in that area, you know, like how rents are doing by chance?
Rents and Airbnb, are actually pretty nice. They're pretty, I don't know, are you from the Houston area? Where are you from?
we're based out in Dallas, but we have lots of partners in Houston. So
Okay, okay. You're based out of Dallas. So
yeah.
The area there, it's very beautiful, and there's a big resort about 20 minutes away from there called Margaritaville. And there's a big golf course around the area as well, multiple golf courses. So people go out there to do a water sport. They go out there to the resort, Margaritaville, or they go out there and just spend the time at the lake. It is lakefront, so people will have fun out there, But depends what type of investing you guys do. There's a lot of potential there. There's more than one way to invest in that property.
Yeah, I mean that looks really. It's a nice property for sure. That land and lake view, and I saw there's can those what's that I think we can also rent out the lake, right? Not the lake, but the boat areas, like the lakefront.
Rent out.
Not rent it out, but not rent out the lake. I mean, but like, can we do like something like we can like rent some boats or something there, or like get people involved, like.
Yeah, you can like rent out jet skis and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I can charge other people for that as extra income.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there's no restrictions on that type of things, right?
So I haven't looked into that, but I'm sure you can, man. You would have to check with the HOA there, but I wouldn't be able to answer that. But I know that Lake Conroe itself, they have multiple businesses that do that. Yeah. So unless they have a limited amount or any extra fees that might be too expensive to support the business, then maybe not. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested in submitting an offer, then we can look into that.
It's definitely probably something we may look into. And on that note, we're underrepresented at the same time, and as we're in the state of Texas, can you represent us as an intermediary or something like that? And we can also get you double end or whatever the case is.
Yeah, I usually don't like to double dip, but I can write the contract and do a no representation form. In a way, I can reimburse that other 3% to the seller, or
exactly
to make that part of the deal.
Yeah, that works. Well, I'll keep you in touch, Rod. And another last point I wanted to make is, you come across any other investment properties?
So I'm actually an investor myself.
And, nice.
I'd like to come across properties that I think I can, that I have the capital for. I'm doing 2 projects right now.
Oh, that's nice.
So I don't want to have all my money right now.
Oh, definitely.
So definitely, that's why I haven't jumped in this one, but I'm working on 2 other projects right now where I want to focus my energy at.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, since you mentioned you're an investor, right? We also get some projects that we don't really want to do at times. I mean, there'll be good deals, but sometimes we can't really. It depends on it if it's worth the energy or not. I mean, you buy yourself.
Yeah, I buy myself since I'm a realtor full time. I drive a lot, and so it's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If I see an abandoned property, I stop and get the number and give them a call and try to get on the contract. That's
right for dollars. Same here. And so in that case, I mean, I can also send you some properties we get like that we don't also like, or like we don't really need at times. So will we be into that?
Yeah, like you said, sometimes they're not worth the energy. Yeah, send them over.
Yeah.
I have another investor that
definitely.
Several investors in my area that we can always pass on as well.
Oh, definitely. Appreciate you, Rod. This was a really good convo we had today. I'll definitely keep you in touch, and I'll probably follow back up with you later with an offer or something.
All right, man. Bye.
All right, take care. That was a good one. Good. Yeah, this was much better than without a script. look up some more properties right
All right. Sorry about that.
now. No problem, Damien. I mean, did you hear that call?
Well,
Yeah,
I heard the beginning of it, and then I had end up getting a call
yeah,
real quick.
no problem. So I mean, basically, I found out he's another investor. He does driving for
It
dollars.
sounded like he was because he was asking like if you were an investor, and he was kind of talking about the project and what you have
Yep.
to do to kind of get it back up to speed and stuff like that.
So he's a buyer apparently. So I guess we
Cool.
can send him deals.
Yeah, and make where's the buyer at in
Hold on,
Houston?
let me actually just. He's in Houston. Let me just write his stuff down. He's Houston buyer, and I think he also buys new construction or like
Okay, perfect.
projects. So we
Okay,
can
it's like
probably
a
send him
land
something.
developer.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, no, 100%. So, yeah, there you go. You got add them to your buyers
Well,
list.
maybe we did get a deal, but I mean, we got this. He said this was a teardown property, so we can probably submit an offer on it. But he said it's worth like the 3 lots, basically.
How
So I
much
don't
are the
know.
lots in that area? Well, yeah, you got to do some research on that.
Yeah, I had to research that stuff. Or I should have asked that question actually. Like when it comes to lots, I don't really have much knowledge on that.
You said to what?
No, on lots and land, I don't really have much knowledge.
Oh, well, yeah, same. Yeah, I'm
So
the
I
same.
don't know much on development. I'll pass that to Victor maybe or someone that we
All right,
can
man.
figure it out.
You got two more calls, man.
Yep. Let's lock this one out. Did I put in a number already? No, I didn't. I notice more and more we're doing this, more people are actually following us. Like they're seeing what we're doing. I noticed it recently.
As of what? Saying,
No, I mean as we're doing these lives, right? I noticed
oh
there's a
yeah,
lot of people reaching out to us. Like
oh yeah, really?
someone
Oh
reached
man.
out to me lately after doing this
Oh,
live.
good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Um, I haven't honestly. I don't check my Instagram as often as I should.
Definitely
Uh,
check those out. You probably have a lot of leads on there, bro.
let's see this. I'm looking at like 10 minutes. Some of these from my wife though. That's why I don't be checking these. My wife be sending me goofy videos. Yeah, so like she's sending me. Yeah, she sending me funny videos. Like I don't know. She like it says the weather in McKinney's like 10,000.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, you know.
10,000
Yeah, it's like
105 something.
100,005 or something like that. I'm like, oh, jeez.
People are dead there.
Everyone in McKinney is dead. Yeah, that's what it said.
That's funny.
It's like 100,005 degrees.
I mean, it's so hot in here today. Like, I'm tired as hell. Like, the
Oh,
last two
imagine we
days.
had our AC break because of lightning at a one random day,
For
and then
real.
it's hot every day after that.
And like the last few days, I was so, like, I didn't come on time on these calls because I'm like, I'm exhausted from this heat.
Yeah,
Let's make some calls on this.
we got two more.
Just gotta remember, it's just a conversation. They
Just a
could be our
conversation.
buyers, they could be our lenders, they could be our property management, it could be everything.
Exactly. I got me a property manager one time. I forgot his name.
For real?
That's why I need this workflow. Dale.
Wow. That's how you found Dale?
No. I found
Oh,
Dale. I don't know how I found Dale. I actually met him at a meetup one time, and then
that makes sense.
yeah, I just met him at a meetup once. I think it was in Austin. Yeah, it was in Austin. Yep.
We're missing some Dallas
His
meetups.
brother. I'm trying to get his brother to come over on our side, but it's gonna take time. Yeah.
For real. Ah, this is directly to the office. That's not even that lady. How do we get to? I don't even use Bing. I used the wrong website, so that's why it slowed me down. Greg Holmes. All right, I found a good number finally. Let's see if this one works. 03. All right, Greg Holmes. Let's see. Hey there, is this Greg?
Yes.
Hey Greg, this is Joel here. I came across one of your properties on Littleton Road in Kilgore, and I'd like
Yes,
to
sir.
know what's a little more about it. It's a nice property and all.
It's we actually have it under contract,
Oh.
and it just fell. It's we're getting through option period today, so I'm switching it into under contract. But yeah,
Gotcha.
it was a nice little house. It needs a little bit of love to it. It was sitting at a good price, but
Yeah. Are you taking any backup offers by chance?
I mean, we could do a backup offer. This
Gotcha.
first one's looking pretty strong. Appraisals already came back and everything, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, on that note, I mean, do you know how long the option is? Like, is 10 days?
It was 10 days, but like I said, we're getting through it today.
Oh,
We've
okay.
already agreed upon repairs
Okay.
and everything. So
That makes sense.
I mean, it looks pretty strong. What I can do is I can just save your number, and if something pops up, I can let you know. Did you just move here from Virginia, or are you planning on moving here?
No, we already moved from Virginia. I'm in Dallas, actually.
And
Wiley.
Y'all want to be in Kilgore?
Not we buy properties out there. We're more of we buy more like turnkey and properties that need to be renovated. So like we buy like rentals and fixer uppers and all that.
Got you.
So like we work with like a team and a lot of people down there. And plus
I got you.
Plus that area is not much better than Dallas to me, in my opinion.
Yeah. No. I got you 100%.
Yeah.
I will tell you there's another property that was listed.
Oh, really?
It's on 259 in Kilgore. I think you can look up the address. I think it's 3317 US 259 in Kilgore.
Yeah, gotcha.
150,000. Did you see that one?
Not yet. I think I'm going to find that one.
Yeah, but if you're in that kind of game and that's what you're looking at for investment reasons,
yeah,
there's another property right next to it that's not listed.
Oh,
He really doesn't want to list it because this lady's been in there renting it. She's on month to month.
That makes sense.
Paying I think she's paying $650 plus utilities,
and
she's been in it for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
But for $215,000, you can get both houses. One of them's a 3-2. Yeah, one of them's a 3-2, and I mean it's pretty much ready to rent out. You might have to do a couple little things, but not. I mean, maybe $1,000 at most. And then the other one's already renting out. She's been in it for 6. So just throwing that out there.
So
but if you look, I think it's 3317 US 259.
Yeah, let's see the 3317 US 59.
3317, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
3317.
And it's 150K. Right. It's kind of got like a concrete easement to get back to it, but it does have access to get to the house.
Gotcha.
There's not a lot of yard or anything like that. But I mean, you're looking at purely investment to rent out or whatever. That's my opinion. I think I've showed another investor this morning, but they're trying to see if they got the cash to pull out of another property to do something, and I don't know. I don't know if they do or not. So.
Yeah, I mean we have the cash, and we like have a team of brokers and investors with us, so we definitely can buy anyway. So we're ready to close quickly. And plus, we have like tax benefit reasons we gotta do it fast. So that's the one reason.
The only thing on that property I know of that I know is there's 3 houses together. The first is a grandma she's not selling. They're all connected, like on the same gas.
Makes sense.
Everything. So they're that's gonna have to be cut off from the other houses. And then the other thing is the 2 houses in the back are connected on the same water, but the person who owns the bigger houses prorates the water, and the lady gives the money to the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, for $215, it's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying like the water and the gas are like they're all paying it together, or like it's not metered separately, or is it separate meter?
It's not yet. They're working on trying to get it metered separately. They're working on trying to get it metered separately. They're all on their own electric meter. All of the houses are on their own separate electric meters.
Gotcha. And on the other note, we're also underrepresented, by the way. So, like, if you don't mind, if you can represent us, and maybe you can double end on these properties.
That's the only reason. It's a listing out of my office. It's not mine. It's another agent in my office.
Yeah.
That's why I was just telling you about that. So.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, definitely. Then I would like to take a look at that. Anyway, it's not even listed, so gives us a little bit leverage on that. So, on that note, I mean, do you do like any other?
Well, that's the thing. The 3.2 is listed. It's that 3317 US. Get on Realtor.com and look at it. Or I'll tell you what. When I get off the phone, text me your name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save you my phone, and I'll text you I'll send you the Realtor.com link for the house.
Oh, yeah, I just came across it.
The other one, the house right next to it is not listed because he doesn't want someone to buy it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just like, if it's an investor, they're not going to kick her out. They want
exactly. Oh yeah. Oh wait, so she's already there, and she's like a long-term tenant, right? The old lady.
She's been in, yeah. They are. She is month to month. She is month to month, but she's been in the house for 6 years.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, that's something that's like something that you don't want to get. Why would an investor want to let it go? And I think she's either paying $650 or $680 a month.
Not bad.
Plus she's paying her own utilities. So.
All right. Oh, that's nice. So her own utilities makes it easier for us. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a look on that. So on that note, I mean, I appreciate your call. And on that other note, do you also invest yourself, or like you're also a buyer?
Me, no. I mean, I do flips on the side, but it's very rare.
Gotcha.
I mean, people normally, if I do it, they got to call me separately and just say, "Greg, you want to buy this?" I don't really.
No, the reason
I've got so many investors out there.
I mean, yeah, the reason I'm saying is sometimes we come across properties that we also come across like we also sell on seller finance and stuff like that. So like some properties, like we need like a buyer that needs like who is willing to buy on payments. Usually this is if they don't qualify for something like cash or like traditional financing, we usually sell on like that, and that's kind of how we do like a wrap. So that's how we cash flow on those.
Yeah, I've got one of my good clients that I've got. He's probably got 160 of them. That's what he does. He does wraps too.
Oh, so. Yeah, wraps are good in this market because interest rates are killing.
Yeah.
Because of who's in office.
Yep. I know.
Yep. All right, I appreciate you, Zach.
Well, if you're interested in that one some more, look at it.
Yeah.
If you're interested in it some more, just let me know. We can see what we can do.
And I would definitely want to know about the house next to that as well. So.
Well, that's the thing. He doesn't want to list the house next door, but he will for $215 altogether. You can get
okay.
For $215.
Okay, so it's all together.
He's not listening because he don't want to kick her out. But if someone says they'll buy it, they'll keep her in there and not kick her out.
All right.
He's willing to sell both of them together for $215.
That sounds good. I'll take a look at them and I'll definitely give you a follow up on that.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. All right, how was that? Next, Christy was done. Montgomery is done. Littleton is done. Let's do this last one again. Okay. Let's see if we can do another one.
Are you on your last call, Joel?
So it's not like there's not enough.
I just finished the other one, so I think
we're dealing with a bunch of cheap guys right now. They got to come up a little bit. It's going to take time to be able to get, you know what I'm saying, to be able to get to the ones that.
Let's get the number.
All right, man. Let's get the last call going.
Yep. By the way, just a quick thing I gotta let you know. This guy is also not a buyer, but he has a lot of rap buyers.
Okay, cool. Oh, he has a lot of rap buyers.
The one I just called in East Texas, in Kilgore.
The Greg guy.
Yeah, the Greg. No, yeah, Greg. So
rap buyers where?
this is again East Texas, so Kilgore.
Is his rap buyers only buying in East Texas?
He's not buying, but he says
No,
he
I'm
has.
saying his rap buyers only buying in East Texas.
I'm not sure about that. He has a friend who does that, so.
Okay, I would definitely want to get him back on the phone. Since I got a rap right now. I'm trying to find a buyer for.
Where is it?
So Fort Worth.
Oh, Fort Worth. Okay. Yeah. Then I don't think he will do that one, but I can check with someone because someone had a rap buyer in Fort Worth recently. Forgot who it was. Did you check with Justin? I think Justin had a rap buyer or something.
Justin Minikis?
Yeah.
I have not. No, but I can.
A lot of people here have like rap buyers and stuff. So.
Yeah.
If we bring rap buyers, it's like, how does that work? It's like,
do we just a commission, referral fee, commission, something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, at least that call was smooth. It's like some people are so easy to talk to. Some people are just very defensive. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think I'm noticing a personality type I'm doing good with calling, and another type of personality type I'm not really good at. And that's the more direct ones.
Well, we're trying to make you well-rounded.
Exactly. I need to get better at the direct ones.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's call this lady Sarah Bell. Wait, what property is this again? Oh shit, I totally forgot which property. Okay, never mind. Found it.
And I do have like 10 more minutes left.
Yeah. I'll rush this one. But not rush it, but I'll.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the last call anyway, so. I hope you can get Jamil on this one day.
You said to what?
Let's get Jamil on this one day. Jamil or Feast.
Jamil on the agent outreach calls.
Oh boy! Hopefully we can have him.
All I can do is ask. All I can do
have him
is
as a guest or something.
What's that?
We can have him as a guest or something.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I'd be more than happy to have him on. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Be more than happy to have him. I don't know if I'm as good as Jamil. I think I'm very basic myself.
You're not bad though. You're almost there. You're in Astro though, right? Astro and Sub 2?
I'm in Astro and Sub 2, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's so good at agents.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't even. Thing is, back then, Astro didn't really even focus on agents when I first was in there.
They were like microflips.
Right? What's that?
Microflips, right? Back then.
Micro flipping, yeah. I was talking to agents way before they even really start introducing agents heavy. I just rather talk to agents. And then they just start making their thing. I'm like, well, I'm already doing it now.
Yep. I like this better than sellers because sellers are more a pain.
Sellers can be, I don't know.
Unless they're already like qualified or something, like, you know what I mean? Like if
sellers are a little bit easier to talk to because they don't have as much knowledge as agents do.
Yeah.
So agents they're always right about everything.
It's like the beginning part is easy with agents, but the real negotiation part is easier with sellers. So
Mm-hmm.
I gotta, we probably gotta do some direct to seller, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna learn to do that. All right, this is investment property. Melissa, nice. You buy out in Melissa?
I live right by Melissa.
Oh, nice. They got some nice properties in there, so maybe this might be something. Speaking of, how are you organizing your calls? Like the
How
calls you
much?
have?
Well, I have a spreadsheet of a list I go through, and then I just mark them as I go through them.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of good calls, so I'm like, I didn't take note of them, so I had to follow up on a lot of them and submit an offer, but it's kind of all over the place for me. When do you follow up? Will you follow up like in the next like 2 days or 3 days or something?
Probably try to do it at the end of the week if they don't answer. Depending if we talk about. Some people may follow up like the next day or over the weekend or something. It just depends on what I set up. If it's somebody that didn't answer, I'll probably try to throw them in the follow up cadence so I can text them by the end of the week.
Yeah. So I think probably by Monday or something, I had to follow up with everybody.
Mm-hmm. I need you blazing calls. It's
Yep.
only like 9 more minutes left.
Yep. I think this is the last one. So let's go fast on this. Casey Rini. This is Melissa. All right. Let's do this. Let's go.
Joe, are you dialing this number?
Yeah, I dialed it already. I just need
Oh,
to
they didn't answer? I did not hear you even dial.
try this again. I'm just gonna paste this different information up here.
Your call cannot be completed as that.
That's how I dialed it wrong. Right.
Your call has been forwarded to an. Your call has been forwarded.
All right. Looks like this didn't work. Should we make one more dial?
I may not be able to, honestly. So I don't know how long this conversation. I want to cut it off. Let's do this. I'm gonna count on you to make this last call to one more agent. where I'm not gonna be in front of you. I'm gonna just hold you to it because I feel like I feel like you're actually gonna make the call and actually talk to one more agent. So
Yep.
I'm gonna hold you accountable and then let me know how the conversation went.
That's good.
All right, man.
All
But
right.
I have a 2:30 appointment. I don't want to cut you off in the middle of your conversation.
Yeah.
So cool. You got a buyer investor. You got somebody that does rat buyers, and then East
Today
Texas.
we got more buyers than we got uh,
Hey,
deals.
it's always a good call. It's always a
You
good
know
one to
what?
call for
Yeah.
agents. You never know what you're gonna get. You know you're gonna deal with somebody dealing in real estate. That's one thing.
Exactly.
So whatever their superpower is, you can use that to your advantage to figure out what's the best case to use them for whatever you got going on. So
Yeah. On that
um
note, we also gotta talk about we had to make the offers, right?
make the offers. Oh, make
I
the
had to
offers
make some
right now.
offers. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do an LOI day. I was supposed to do that anyways, but yeah, we can do LOI day. We may can do that over the
Yeah.
weekend, like
Yeah.
on a Sunday or something. Because I know a lot of agents
Yeah.
don't work on Sundays.
So
Then they do it like on Sunday.
you're more dispo right now, or you do more locking up?
Both. We
Okay.
do acquiring and dispo.
I mean, I'm gonna try them cash, but if cash doesn't work, I'll move them. I'll send them to you for creative.
That's fine. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's no problem at all. I think on so good thing I was talking about this on Sundays. I will not be here at 11. Or
Okay.
I'm not 11. Not I will not be here at 12. I'll still be at church.
Yeah.
So what I'll probably do is on Sundays we'll probably move those to 5-ish, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Let's do 5 to 6, maybe 5 to 7. I'll hold it to those dates, and that'll be like a kind of review day, go to LOI
Mhm.
day type of thing. From now on. Appreciate it, Ryan, man. No problem.
Yeah. That's no problem.
So yeah, we'll do that.
We're doing good. Maybe we can get some more guests on here. I'm not sure if you want to do that, but
Yeah, I don't care if they try to call agents. That's ain't no problem at all.
yeah,
Ain't no
we
problem at
should
all.
get Justin back on here. Like we had him once, I think.
Just yeah, I think I had him on a while back before. Yeah, so that's no problem.
Yeah, let's get some more. Maybe Jabs because he also he's direct as hell. So I want to hear from him.
Yeah, there's no problem.
Yeah.
He should be on the podcast when we do calls anyway, so that should be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Sounds good.
But all right, guys, I gotta get going and get set up for this one meeting. So I appreciate it, and I
Yep.
will see y'all tomorrow.
Take that.
All right.
Peace.